Alright, welcome back everyone. You're watching the Gigabyte Pro League. This is our first qualifier actually for this tournament. Pretty important matches. There is some money on the line as well, with €800 being given away for the winner, €200 for the runner-up. Symbol versus LucifroN. This is a match for the quarterfinals. The winner of this match will move on to face somebody who's going to be decided later on with the final part and lower part of this bracket being played last. Symbol versus LucifroN. Korea versus Spain. In the bottom right hand corner, playing for team Azubu, used to be playing for the team TSL, which was disbanded. We have Symbol. His opponent, coming from Spain, one of the most talented players out there, playing as the blue Terran. We have LucifroN. And LucifroN has always gone for the deputized ramp here. We've seen him actually going very often for that Reaper opener, and as I say, that he throws down a gas just behind his barracks. So I think this is pretty much his go-to build versus Zerg right now in Harder to Swarm. He always goes for 1 or 2 Reapers. Like Ghost User explained, you can do a lot of scouting with this. You can make sure your opponent don't take gases early on. You can deny creep spread, get a few kills here and there. Most likely not drones, but at least a couple Zerglings here and there. Maybe force units out of your opponent. And LucifroN seems to be very fond of that style so far in every game that we've seen of him against Zerg. Symbol will go for the hatchery first, followed by a pull on 16. And well, this is Aquilon's waste. So if LucifroN was to play, yeah, he's actually going to go for Reaper as predicted, but he's only going to have this space around here to maneuver really. And if Symbol places a queen around here, it's going to be that much harder for LucifroN to get in and out of the base of Symbol to get a good scout at those gases in the main. So on this map, it's going to be a little bit harder than on some other for LucifroN to really get a good scout and adapt to whatever Symbol is doing. LucifroN will start the command center momentarily here. Second Reaper is already on the way and should usually be rallied on the first Reaper, but he's actually going to rally it in his opponent's base instead. 2 queens have started, and oh my god, this arrives so fast. This Reaper right now moving across the map. It wants to get some kills done if it can, but Zerglings will come out here in a second. 6 Zerglings actually were made by Symbol, not 4, not 2, just 6. The Reaper will start doing some damage onto the Zerglings immediately. Wait. Oh, okay, so Symbol is gonna claim the watchtower here for a second before sending those Zerglings at the wall of LucifroN. So that's a bit weird. Oh wow, this drone almost died here. Barely surviving. And with the spawning pool already resourcing speed, Symbol, if he wants to, he can put some aggression on to his opponent here. But I mean, this Overlord able to spot everything right now. Not a single Marine was made this game, so LucifroN is not going to be able to deny that. And LucifroN, he starts a third command center just below this Overlord. So this Overlord is going to take all the information in the start of this game. Oh, those 2 Zerglings actually doing some damage to the SCVs here. And LucifroN is going to have to come back with these 2 Reapers. Very well done here with those units by Symbol, going across the map, taking another path not to meet the extra Reaper, and he's gonna try to delay that base as much as possible, but the 1 SCV here does survive with 10 hit points, going to finish that orbital command. In the meantime, Symbol, he's gone up to 3 queens in total. He has speed about to finish, and he's just gonna be droning for the moment, whereas LucifroN is just starting. Well, actually, he's got 2 aliens already, so he's gonna add 2 extra ones, and he's gonna move across the map most likely with 4 aliens and 2 Reapers, which is quite a scary force. He might be able to do some damage, even get a cancel on that third, maybe. LucifroN's made him. Okay, this one Marine is just dedicated for this one Overlord, because LucifroN was tired of Symbol being able to see his entire base for free, so he decided to punish that with a 50 mineral invested into a Marine. LucifroN is going to start walling off his ramp here, his huge ramp base expansion. And the creep thread has begun by Symbol. Actually not linking his main to his expansion just yet. Quinn injecting a little bit late here in the main, but shouldn't be too important because he does not have all that much money just yet anyway. And one Hellion here trying to take on a Queen. It's a bit weird. LucifroN is hiding his Hellions right now, but I'm pretty sure Symbol knows that they will be coming anyway. And I like these Overlords here. Look at the map presence here by Symbol. He sees everything there is to see. He has Overlords everywhere. He's even going to send one in the main over here. He's going to know he's up against Bio immediately, seeing those two engineering base. And those two in the middle are very important because he can see any unit going through there. So Symbol actually going for the double evolution chamber himself. He's only added on a second gas at his expansion. So no third and fourth gas just yet. The one Overlord here is going to be able to get away most likely. So the one Marine should not be enough to be able to kill it. Two mines were made by LucifroN. Is going to burrow them at the ramp of his expansion for the moment. And LucifroN is not gone into more than 2 gases himself. He's not flying his third orbital command to his third base too early on. He's still making SCVs very actively on these 2 bases. LucifroN doing a little bit of poking here with some Hellions and Reapers. But I mean, we have Queens and 1 Spine in position. Oh wow, he's going to send that in the main. That's very smart. Lynx should be in position actually around here to make sure that cannot happen. But Symbol should be able to react quick enough to this. Actually, he has the 1 Queen. He seems to think it's enough. It is going to be. Oh, but the Reaper actually comes down in the expansion. He's going to go into the third base. See exactly how many drones he's up against. Oh wow, those Hellions might go for a run by here. We don't have much Lynx out on the map for Symbol. We have only 4 Lynx. He was relying on those Queens to be able to defend against those Hellions, but they're going to go in there and start killing drones left and right. 4 drones have been killed so far. And nice defense by Symbol. Oh my god, I can't even believe he only lost 4 drones there. Perfect defense. Defending with only Queens. Those are charged up on energy. They're not going to be able to inject all the time. No, actually, he's made this squad of Queens just to defend against Hellions. So if he gets attacked, those are going to be able to help defend, transfuse whatever units he needs to transfuse, even if it's just other Queens. But other than that, he's going to be able to creep spread so much. Look at this, so many Cryptomorphs. Even if LucifroN moves across the map and scans, there's just going to be so many Cryptomorphs to clean up. It almost feels like it's maybe a little bit useless or hard to fight against. LucifroN finally taking his third base here. He's trying to clean those rocks. The mine's not going to be very helpful in that, unless he burrows them and detonates them on the rocks, which I'm not even sure you can do. And Symbol in the meantime is, oh wow, I like this. He's creep threading inside of his main. He's going to be able to get the vision all over the place. He's going to go for the quick force base. Look at his creep thread. Absolutely ridiculous. He's going to be able to see his entire half of the map from the start. Pneumatized carapace is on the way. If Symbol wants, he's going to be able to send overlords all over the place. Sending one overlord over there at this force base of LucifroN and dropping some creep will be pretty smart. But the saturation of LucifroN is pretty good too. He has about 16 SCVs on each and every one of his bases. And he's going to be on 2 factories. Finally, adding on a starport. This starport was actually pretty late. He basically invested in everything else but a starport. A couple of Banelings are going to go get into that third base of LucifroN, who's defending really well, splitting his units, making sure those Banelings cannot get in there too easily and detonate on those SCVs. LucifroN is just going to take down those rocks. Wow, look at this. Even with like a whole army, it takes like forever to kill all of the script tumors. Symbol actually putting a lot of effort into his script thread. And look at this. He's placing overlords. Look at the vision he has on the map. He's placing overlords all over the place. I do think he does need one overlord here as well. He's going to send a couple of changelings in. But I mean, those overlords are so nice because he can see any type of medivac drop headed his way and make sure he can defend on time. Symbol's actually committing a lot to this tier 2 army here. He's getting 2 upgrades, level 1 flyer level 1 flyer attacks as well. 10 more mutas are on the way. He's gonna go up to, I think, about 15 in total. And with that creep thread, he can clearly engage into LucifroN. LucifroN moves too far out on the map, and he's gonna try just that with a big flank of Zergling against those Marines, which were split up out of the rest of the army of LucifroN. LucifroN falls back on those mines, but I mean, the creep thread is still there. How do you stop that? It's like a war machine you cannot stop. LucifroN is gonna hit 2 upgrades. He's getting drilling claws. He's getting ship plating. for his mines here. But I mean, there's just so much army for both of these players. I think if they clash, they might destroy the terrain of this map with them. LucifroN actually adding on extra barracks on his third base right now. He's not invested in a force just yet. He's made a lot of turrets. Overreacting maybe against those mutas a little bit. I think just 2 would be enough on this natural, but he's gone for 3. Going for only 1 on this third base, that's a bit weird. 1 barracks did fall here, and LucifroN is going to add additional turrets. He does not want to be counter-attacked. A drop will be disposed of in the main, maybe. No, it does pick up and leave on time, but the mutas should be headed for it. He's using this drop to basically place his army where he wants to right now. LucifroN with slots of can trying to get rid of all those crypt tumors, and he's doing a pretty good job of it, I have to say. The mutas do finally get rid of the 1 medivac. And oh wow, actually a couple Zerglings and Banelings are gonna run in there. Nice split here by LucifroN. And where are the mines? Okay, the mines are all over the place. LucifroN is gonna move back for the moment. He has +3 already started, whereas Symbol is only on lair tech. If LucifroN can secure a 3 attack upgrade or even 3 upgrades, he's gonna be in great position in this game. But Symbol is not gonna let that happen. He's gonna move in there with lots of Zerglings and Banelings, trying to get a good surround right now on these Bioforces. All the mines have been killed already, so the Bioforce is going to be left alone. LucifroN picks up and leaves with those medivac boosts. He's fallen to 101 supply. I think Symbol was just waiting for that, and he's now gonna be on full attack mode, pressing forward with lots of mutas, Banelings and Zerglings. We do not have mines in position to be able to defend against that. GG's called. Symbol takes the first map of this series.